The task Frogs is one of our 3 main jumping tasks. In fact, it was our first jumping task that we used in Sightless training. When doing this jump, it doesn't require any touching of the turf, which means that you do not need to go into a full squat to jump or to land. However, it's important to have a little give in your knees when you land and take off. The more bend in your knees that you have when you jump, the more power and distance you'll be able to get with each jump. Likewise, when landing, if you land softly, you will not do any damage to your knees. When doing this jump, try to transition from the land to the next jump seamlessly. Ideally, you will land heel to toe. That is, you land with your heels first, roll forward with your weight towards your toes so that way you can take off forward on the next jump. There are a few common errors with this task. The first is having your feet too close together. Sometimes this task is mistakenly interpreted as little bunny hops, so people will put their feet together and offer minimal effort down the field. The goal of this task has always been to generate as much power as possible, so you should try to attempt to get down the field in as few jumps as possible. So when jumping, try to make sure that your feet are at least shoulder width apart, if not a little bit wider. If your feet are too close, you may not be utilizing your quads as much as you should be. The other thing is to make sure that both feet are landing and taking off at the same time. If your feet are staggered, they will not be working together simultaneously to get yourself down the field. This task ends when you land in the end zone, and always make sure that you're cushioning your landing. You shouldn't hear your feet touch the turf. One tip on this exercise, as it is with most jumps, is to try to use your upper body to hoist yourself upwards and down the field. If you can get your body in sync to where you're lifting yourself up by throwing your hands together and forward, you will find that this helps you generate more momentum and power into your jump.